Why are there not more people talking about bananas and whistling on boats? There's a reason. These quirky superstitions have been around for centuries, and they still hold a special place in the hearts of many sailors. Let's dive into some of the most fascinating and peculiar sailing superstitions that have stood the test of time. For centuries, seafarers have sworn that bananas bring bad luck at sea. This belief dates back to the 1700s, when ships carrying bananas had to sail quickly before the fruit spoiled. The speed meant fewer fish were caught around the boat, leading sailors to blame the innocent fruit. But that wasn't the only reason bananas were considered bad luck. Deadly spiders would often hide in banana crates, and the fruit's fermentation could release toxic fumes in the hold. These factors made bananas seem like floating disasters. Imagine being a sailor back then, dealing with fewer fish, poisonous spiders, and toxic fumes, all because of bananas. It's no wonder they were so feared. As for whistling, sailors believed it would whistle up a storm. The only person allowed to whistle was the cook, because if he was whistling, it meant he wasn't eating their food. This clever rule ensured that the cook was busy and not snacking on the crew's provisions. Talk about a smart way to keep everyone well fed. But here's the crazy part. Some modern fishing crews still won't allow bananas on board. And you might get a few nervous looks if you start whistling on deck. These superstitions have been passed down through generations, and even in today's world of advanced technology and science, they still hold a certain charm and mystery. It's fascinating to see how these old beliefs continue to influence modern sailors. Sometimes the old superstitions die hard at sea. Would you dare test them? Imagine being on a boat and pulling out a banana or whistling a tune. How would the crew react? It's a fun thought experiment that shows just how deeply ingrained these superstitions are. What other sailing superstitions do you know? Drop them below. Let's keep the conversation going and explore more of these fascinating maritime beliefs. Whether you're a seasoned sailor or just someone who loves the sea, these superstitions add a layer of intrigue and wonder to the maritime world. So next time you're on a boat, remember these quirky beliefs and maybe, just maybe, leave the bananas at home and keep the whistling to a minimum. What other sailing superstitions do you know? Drop them below. Let's keep the conversation going and explore more of these fascinating maritime beliefs.